Hello, my fellow human, and welcome back to another Daily Dice. And we're going to ask today what your main character season is going to look like. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and space with you. And for anybody that is new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're here sharing this human experience together, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. And should these messages happen to resonate with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe down below. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop to it. Find out what is your main character season going to look like. So Source, what is my fellow human's main character season going to look like? What is it that they need to know? What is their main character season going to look like, Source? What is their main character season going to look like? Okay, that's the one right there. Thank you. On the bottom, we have the Bardo. There's going to be like a huge transformation that happens when the time comes. You're going to notice a lot of people are going to leave, but you're also going to be inviting in a lot of like-minded people. I also feel like there's going to be an activation of the third eye here, and there's going to be some sort of a gem that is revealed to you. So some sort of a talent, a gift, a skill that you have that's going to come out. You're going to be like, whoa, like, I didn't know about this. I knew about it, but I didn't know it was so good. Right? And it's going to unfurl and unravel for you. I'm going to move this back just a tad here. Yeah, right there. All right. So Source, what is my fellow human's main character season going to look like? What would you like to tell them? What would you like them to know? What is their main character season going to look like, Source? Okay, so we've got the 11th house. We've got Venus energy, and Taurus. Does not surprise me that this is what came through. What was I saying? Like, you're going to be connecting with a lot of like-minded people. All of a sudden, like, there's just going to be this influx of people in your life that you're going to be like, wow, like, these are my peeps, right? They get me, I get them. Like, we understand each other. Like, we see the world the same way. And you're not going to be like, oh my gosh, like, why do I keep inviting in these other people? Because you're not going to even be thinking about the past people anymore at all. So your main character season is going to be looking like you're really fine, you're really delicious, you're really magnetic, you're really attractive. Also, there's going to be a ton of peace and harmony in your life all of a sudden. Like, everything's just going to settle down. This is like when the dust settles, right? Like, there's been so much kicked up. It's like all this stuff that's been going on. You've been doing all this healing, been letting all go of everything that you can think of, everything that comes up. And all of a sudden, randomly, one day, the dust settles, and you can just sit down and be like, and then all of a sudden, there's like this influx of people who love to talk to you. They love to connect with you. They want to see who you are. They want to get to know you better. And you're going to see things start to grow, like finances, material, your self-value, your self-worth. Like, all these things are going to start growing during your main character season. It's going to look really good. Would you want this stuff to happen during your main character season, right? Because it's about you, and you don't want to go in feeling kind of icky and hoping that things are going to work out. Like, you want to go in feeling your best, right? And you're going to be feeling like $1 million here. Like, things are going to be good. You could probably start changing the way that you look, or the way that you dress, or just taking care of yourself in a much different way than you were before, right? Like, maybe you always wanted to take care of yourself and you know, get, I don't know, spa treatments, or get facials, or go and get mani-pedis, and all these things were just a dream and a hope, or like you never made time for them, and then all of a sudden now you do, and like you go to the salon every 6 weeks to get your hair done, or, you know, whatever it is, like you're going to be taking care of yourself a lot better, right? It might not even change your clothes. It's just the way that you are approaching yourself. So it's like, now when you take a shower, it doesn't matter if it's just your daily shower. Like, you're doing an everything shower, right? You're doing like a body scrub, and you're doing like a facial in the shower. You're letting like the heat hit you, and just relaxing in the shower, and taking like an extra long shower. Like, these are the things that you're going to be doing in your main character season, because it's realizing that it's all about how you feel. So Source, what is my fellow human's main character season going to look like? What would you like to share with us? What is their main character season going to look like, Source? Whoa. The no thingness in totality. So that's what I was saying. Like, there's a lot of peace. This is the Pope energy here. Okay, and so this, or the Hierophant, what you might know as the Hierophant, but in the Tarot Marseille, it's the Pope. This is a lot of serenity and grace, like this no thingness. I have the hiccups. I'm not worrying about anything anymore. There's non-attachment. There's just being, this presence. And then with the Five of Wands here, it's like after a period of unsettle, right? Look at this. Like, she has to trust that she's going to get caught when this person lets go of her, right? She has to trust that she's going to get caught. And that's what it feels like after a period of just chaos. It's like, Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hands, 'cause I can't do this on my own. I'm letting go, so give me one more chance, right? Like, that's it. I'm letting go, and I'm trusting that Source is going to catch me. I'm trusting that the universe is going to get me. I'm trusting that Spirit's going to catch me. Like, whatever it is that you call it, it doesn't matter. Okay, like, that's this energy. It's like you're letting go, and it's like, I've done this so many times before, like, now I can just do it without worry, right? Like, there's this moment of free fall. And so your main character season really does look like after a period of unsettled energy and like chaos and upset, things that maybe have made you feel like completely unbalanced. You're going to start finding your clarity and your balance again and seeing yourself as this amazing individual and trusting that you're doing exactly what it needs. Like, we've got the King of Coins on the bottom. Exactly. And abundant. Like, you're going to be calling in abundance to your life. You're going to see things are growing. Which, of course, we want the main character season to look like. But it doesn't always look like that, right? Like, it doesn't always look like we're growing. Sometimes it looks like this. We're in our aloneness, right? Our glow-ups sometimes happen when no one is looking. And then we come back and everyone's like, holy crap, who are you? And you're like, the same person I was. And they're like, no, there's something different about you. Did you get your hair cut? And you're like, no, that's not it at all. My energy is different, right? But you've gone through a lot of that and you've suppressed a lot. You've carried a lot that wasn't yours to carry in that alone time. And so through that, now you're being rewarded because you're coming into this balanced state of yin and yang energies here. The masculine and the feminine. Ready to receive. Stepping up into boss energy. Being seen as a boss too. Like being seen by others. Like they're like, whoa. Libra. Yeah, balancing things out. I can't make this up. This is very, very clear here. We have Libra with consideration, fairness, and harmony. We have the scale. We have the sun and the earth in here. So that mother energy, the father energy, right? Father, sun, mother, earth. Like, there's this balancing out. You could see this as the moon too. Same thing. There's the balancing out of the masculine and the feminine energies here. And finding that balance in your main character season actually brings you into this very abundant space. And so you're going to see finances coming through. You're going to see stability. You're going to see material gain, right? This is going to be monetary gain, material gain, spiritual gain, emotional gain, physical gain, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Like, you're going to see it. You're going to notice it. Conjunction. I don't know why I just heard that. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? What is that, a Schoolhouse Rock song? Oh, Lord. Anyways, we've got a union emerging and a coming together. Yeah, this is like finding union with your soul, right? So your main character season, this is a huge spiritual awakening for you. Let's get some archetype energies out for you. What are the archetype energies coming through? Right away, detective, right? Great powers of observation, intuition, and desire to seek out the truth. You're seeing things clearly, right? The shadow is the voyeurism and falsifying information. So you're no longer paying attention to the masks. You're no longer paying attention to what's not real or whatever's the illusion, right? Even in this, like, I know we're talking about monetary gain, but monetary gain is still just an illusion. Right? That's not going to bring us happiness. That's not going to bring us freedom. It can bring us freedom in some ways, but it's not going to bring our soul freedom. Holy Toledo. Hold on. There's this poor man or woman, I don't know, this poor people who have this massive fifth wheel and they went on the inside instead of the outside. So they're trying to turn and they're so close to the office and they're going so slow. Okay, so the only reason I'm mentioning that because it's what it feels like. This is going to happen slowly. This isn't going to be something that comes flying in like and hits you like a brick on the head. This is going to be something that feels very cautious. This is going to be something that it's almost like I don't have the space for this because it's when it happens, it's like it's going to be expansive, but it's not going to be like a boom expansion. It's just going to keep filling you up, filling you up, filling you up, filling you up. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can take more. And they're going to be like, oh no, you made space for it. Barely, but you made space for it. Don't worry. We've got you. Right. So that's what that felt like. And just remembering that, you know, even though we're talking about monetary gain, like we know that there's so much more to life than just the monetary gain, right? Whoa, okay. No, that is way too many. They want that one. I'll take that one, but the rest, that was way too many. On the bottom, we have Messiah, serving humanity with humility. And the shadow is exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Yeah, so beginning to serve humanity, being humble and modest, a very modest energy here. It's almost like you're surprised that people are flocking to you. It's like, of course you find what you have as value, but it's like a surprise to you that people are like, no, like you really have value. And you're like, well, I know I have value, but I didn't know it was this valuable. Like I just knew that there were some people who needed to hear it. And all of a sudden, like some people turns into like a multitude of people. And you're like, whoa, this is a lot of people who needed to hear this. We have a femme fatale with the light is the highlights the erotic energy of the feminine and opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. And it has a shadow as inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Exactly. That's exactly what I was feeling. It's so funny that they wanted this card out here because it's like whatever attachment you had to money and power is dissipated. And that's what makes you so attractive now. Excuse me. Is because you're coming from a very honest place of like, it's like, I'm just here doing something that's very, it's a passion for me. And this passion project is something I'm going to lean into. And I want to give the best of I can. And you're opening your heart here. And it doesn't matter. Like if people reject you, they're going to reject you. Like it's not going to stop you from doing what you're doing. Right. And that's what's making you so attractive. And that Venus energy as well. People are just magnetized to you because you're not begging for energy anymore. And that could have been something that was very heavy on your heart for a long time, is this begging for energy, wanting people to, you know, validate your existence. And so it's like finally validating your own existence and recognizing that like, it doesn't matter how other people see me. The only thing that matters is how I see myself. Okay, we're going to take a look at your archetype card and see what it says. Oh, we've got Kairos. Look, again, that energy of opening up the third eye here. So there's definitely a lot of growth at this time. These are really powerful. I can't remember which ones these are. They're split up into different sections. And I want to say this is a part of the initiations. Yeah. So this is 76. This is part of the, yeah. So your next, your main character season is an initiation for you. It's an initiation to the next level. So we've got, it says, the word evil comes from the root unripe. Consider that everything has a time of ripeness when it becomes a nourishing fruit, sweet to the lips. I love this already. Okay, so we have compare the Greek words chronos and kairos. This will guide you to an understanding of logos and mythos. All right. We didn't get those cards out, but it says mythic time and synchronicity. We have all had the experience of timelessness, and that's that no-thingness of life beyond the ticking of the clock. It may be felt as something time standing still and slow motion. What was I just saying about that? Like it's going to be cautious. It's going to be slow coming in. Yes, or losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation. This is known as mythic time, and it is the territory of Kairos. This card suggests there's a secondary time continuum that goes beyond any earthly clocks and schedules within this non-linear realm. We access divine timing. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. When this card appears, it is all about patience and precision. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing and not a moment longer. Yeah, so connecting with the divine in a very unique and beautiful way. It's like seeing the web being woven. You're just going to know what to do and when to do it. And so you're going to take action. It says, when light, it's alignment, ease and decision and actions. When dark, fighting against time. To go deeper, check out Felix Gonzalez Torres' Untitled Perfect Lovers. Wow. That is so, so strong and powerful. I love this energy. So there's this balancing act that's going on here. And when your main character season comes, it comes because you step into a different time continuum. Okay, Back to the Future. You got your DeLorean sitting outside. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready, okay? So anyways, you're really just accessing this time and the spiritual realm where it's like this understanding and this knowing, like, this is what I'm meant to do. It's not fighting against it anymore. Not like I have to seek and seek and seek and seek and seek and hope and hope and hope and pray. It's just a knowing, like, this is the action I'm meant to take. And as I take it, I know everything's going to line up exactly as it's meant to. And just trusting that process. And so it's finding the stillness and taking action based on the inspiration that you're receiving. And this is what your main character season is going to look like. It's not being attached to anything. Rather, it's going to be the guidance of spirit. Okay? I loved this reading. This is a fabulous reading. So if you felt like this was your reading, leave the little third eye emoji down below and say, I trust the process of coming into the stillness, knowing that I'm being divinely guided to my main character season. And if you felt like it resonated, it means so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you are interested in supporting the channel further, make sure you check out the description box. That's where you'll find out how to get in touch with me for a personal reading, how you can join as a member of the channel as well. And I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this amazing message. Until next time, stay human. Bye.